Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak. We are still doing our rounds, but we are almost done and then we can head to the canyon to contact Marduk HQ and deliver an update for this night. So let's see how many we still need to talk to. So it's not too bad. Let's just start here and run it up all in the same motion. Well, we've been getting reports over the last few days about comms acting up. But so far they've just been little blips. We haven't seen any big outages yet, so there's not much we can do but keep watch. It's got me thinking about how behind the curve the force is though. Cybercrime's only gonna grow from here. We gotta be ready for it. True. With AI on the rise, you should be ready to be prepared for whatever is to come, definitely. Oh, we don't run as many aerotrams at night, but we're still online for your convenience. At this time of night, it's mostly workers at the institute coming home from work. Yeah, but that does mean that aerotram is there for a reason, because even they need to get home to their loved ones. Hey, so those guys at the pavilion were actually really car racers. I heard them talking about how they came from the capital and stuff. Man, how I wish I could go there and race the real thing too. I want to grow up already. Give it time, there's no need to rush. Well, I've got orbital lights, orbital appliances, a good chunk of my home is wired up. They say smaller products tend to be less reliable, but not Vern's. They're really built to last and they're full of nifty features too. I went shopping to kill some time. It wasn't all a waste though. I got plenty of handy things at the Vern Company store. Good, might have checked myself. Phew, looks like everything's fine over here. But no matter how many rounds I do, I just can't shake these nerves in my head. Add today's unexplained incident and the whole place feels wrong. I don't like it. So the guild's got caught on too, have they? Figures. Well, the Brazier Guild is astute as ever. Shall we head to the southern canyon path after making another round? Sounds good to me. Might as well bring out the truck for that. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff we can't explain. The monsters are just the latest headache. Could it all be connected, or am I just overthinking it? No, your instincts are quite on point, to be honest. Well, sometimes I drop by at night too. This store's almost becoming my life. That's not too weird, is it? Man, I wonder if I count as a regular now. Oh, I come here too often. I reckon the pharmacist knows me by name. Compared to her, I'm just... Well, she really isn't that much older than me, but she has her dream job and everything. She's amazing. Well, I went to college here in Basel, so I'm honored that I get to practice my craft here too. I was almost going to work in Remiferia after I did a foreign semester there, but Basel gave me an offer and I jumped at it. It's just so exciting being able to work with the cutting edge of the industry, factor in the academy too, and it's a deeply fulfilling job. Well, I hope it is. Because having a job that has more meaning for it, yeah. I can already tell that I played another game right before the recording because my finger is on the wrong trigger. But that's fine. Give me a few minutes and it'll set back in once again. Well, education industry partnership is a big tenet here at Vern, so we're actively cooperating with the Institute on a variety of projects. That's one of the big reasons why we're able to innovate as much as we do. A lot of student lands jobs at Vern straight out of college. That builds a really strong alumni network too. I have tons of colleagues both here at Vern and at the Institute. I might be more of a manager nowadays, but beyond that, I'm part of the bridge connecting the two sides together. I find that really fulfilling. Yeah, and it's a good way to get new personnel, because being connected to the Institute and hiring straight from there, you know what you're gonna get. Well, it's good that we are ahead of the Rheinfurt in small arms sales now, but we don't know what to make of Marduk yet. They're starting to rack up some market share now, but the inner workings are still a mystery, to say nothing of their schematics. And now they have government backing themselves? We need to take them seriously. Oh yeah, you definitely take them seriously, I can guarantee you that. Well, I'm conducting research into an unexplained reaction we observed when drawing energy from Sepith. It's just one of the Orbital Power's many mysteries. That forms one of the Foundation's goals, shedding light on how our modern world really works. It certainly isn't easy though. We have to commission these massive facilities just to analyze microscopic reactions. Is there really nothing I can do? How did it come to this? Yeah, but that research is extremely important, because those little things you discover daily might end up being a treatment for something a lot bigger. You never know, it might end up like that. Well, there's always something going on here at the pavilion. We do industry press conference, Z1 photo shoots, and even RC tournaments for kids. We make sure there's something for everyone here, so take a look around and take a load off. We hope to see you again. I hope so too.
Here, you'll find the latest models from Calvard's 4 biggest manufacturers.
Well, how about a drink tonight, Chamberlain? It's been a while since we hit the town together. I figure we both deserve it. We both got put through the ringer, but we went and hit sales quotas anyways. Well, I might take you up on that. I could use a break to unwind after how hectic it's been lately. I do have some business stuff I wanted to talk to you about though, like cost-cutting tactics and those new safety racks, namely. I personally want to try and broaden Ingrid's customer base too. Maybe you could teach me a thing or two? Well, I wouldn't mind that. Just as long as it doesn't get in the way of my frothy mugs. Competitors we may be, but we're fellow four-wheelers first and foremost. Petra's been putting a lot of thought into remodeling Leno's brand image. She's trying to get more mass market appeal. I could stand to learn from her marketing tactics. She really knows how to get products out there. Ingrid has its customer base, but we are looking to broaden our reach too, wherever we can. Oh, having someone like Chamberlain in charge at Ingrid really lights a fire under me. It's like having a good rifle, you know? We push each other to grow and develop bigger, better stuff. In the end, we both benefit. We're seeing that firsthand with Leno's success, and I and the company as a whole grow and improve every day. And in all honesty, I can see something happening between these two, because their interests really align really well. Oh, and this is that new ETWS model. Man, that price though. Well, that thing's a monster. Bet you the high bloods have one of these. How dare they one-up Ingrid? I mean, it's not like I'm jealous or something. Well, slightly jealous, that's for sure. Do we want to get out here? I think there's someone up on the walkway here, so check that first. Well, today's domestic lines are all operating on schedule. I heard the Transcontinental Railroad ran into another snag out east. Once you get out past Longley, all bets are off. Not much they can do about that. The Transcontinental Railroad just always running into trouble there. I wonder what kind of trouble it is. Is something we have to keep in mind moving forward? Well, another slog at work today. I'm just gonna head home, decompress and get ready for tomorrow. I used to have this drinking buddy. She works at the institute. I haven't been able to get in touch with her lately though. Because of that, I don't go out drinking as much anymore, but I miss that. I miss my drinking buddy. She won't even reply to my emails nowadays. Kinda sad. I hope she comes back. It's not that you need to go out drinking, but doing it with a friend always makes it better. So the network issues are still ongoing. Even our business lines have been spotty as of late. It seemed like there was resolved for a second, but, well, evidently not. Yeah, and I'm thinking it's going to be something really big that's gumming up the works a little bit. Well, I see President Rooster's gone home for the day. He's quite the presence in the office. Our project's hit a major roadblock, unfortunately, so we need more manpower if we want to deliver on time. The project itself is highly confidential. If the president could just agree to our budget, that would make things a lot easier. Well, getting a budget takes money, and money, yeah, it's not always readily available. Alright, that means we are done.
On my way.
And I kind of want to use the car to get to the canyon. I don't know if the scene will be different. I highly doubt it, but let's start off right and just drive towards it. Drive to Orca Canyon? Yes. Will this area do the trick?
Yes, it should be perfect.
What's that? Looks like a satellite phone, in all honesty. Ah, there it is. It's still in the back of the truck. Alright.
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
And here I was thinking that that was the virtual computer and that she put it in our room where we could actually use it there as well. I guess we'll have to wait till we get back to Edith for that. Holy shit. Again? Some of our research was supposedly used in making it too. What is it, Theo? That wasn't what I thought it was it? A low-altitude communication satellite flying 900 sails off the ground under the sea of stars. One of the many cutting-edge orbits you guys are operating in secret, huh?
Indeed. Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvard has given its use his tacit approval. As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Well, sounds like him, alright. So this is how you report to HQ without the risk of anyone listening in.
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's orbital network to be safe at this point in time.
No, with all the outages, there's definitely something going on there. We just don't know what exactly, so we gotta assume it's not safe to use.
As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis and threat level determination as soon as it has received the proper data.
Must make things easy just having a computer do everything for you.
Something about that just doesn't sit right with me.
True. Me neither. Assisting? Yes, but if you just let it all out of your hands, you lose control, and when you lose control, that's when you need to worry about AI. Well, there's two sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Marduk ain't the only one whose tech levels is off the charts. Hell, it's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic and the like too. The Genesis and the Almata aren't much different. But whether something's above board or not, it all comes down to how you choose to grapple with it. You should try and keep it in mind.
Sure. Loud and clear, Professor ARKRIDE.
He's not wrong though.
I was forced to grapple with that damn tyrant. I know what I'm doing on that front.
Yeah, I suppose you do. You don't mind me telling the others to all that's happened here, by the way?
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the ARKRIDE Solutions way, isn't it?
Kinda. Look at that. Seems I can stop rubbing off on people.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
Oh, it's you. Wait. He may have seen the satellite from the observatory, yes. Huh? Oh, I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So, over at the Institute, not too long ago, we... Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. Well, we should grab small fry on the way there. Definitely. Ooh. We got people watching us?
The preparations are coming along nicely. This is going to be fun. Much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that filthy worm.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly.
Ah, will we get another one on their camp to be introduced to us? Can't wait.
Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame. I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
October 23rd, 10:05 p.m.
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Yep. Hey there. Wait a sec. Have we met this chick? That's right, earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
I wasn't aware that you had already met. This is Associate Professor Esmeralda, another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
Associate Professor Esmeralda.
That's me! My full name is Esmeralda Archette. What a surprise! So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about. And one of you is just too adorable!
It's Van, isn't it? That's who you're talking about?
Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that. I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Why must you be so cold, Katra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Little brother? We're just students under the same professor.
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
Stop that, please!
She's definitely a hugger, that's for sure. Man, think we could swap buddies for a sec, kiddo? Well, the more people familiar with this place that we have to show us around, the better. And the bigger our group, the higher our chances of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. I didn't see them directly, just to be clear. But few sensor detected an unregistered individual entering the building. So they didn't use that stupid car to get in there? Well, it's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for just anyone to be able to slip through it. I would consider that this could be Theo's sensor malfunctioning, but as it's a drone based on sci-fi technology, I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I am sure. There's the person. Well, let's see what we can do. We might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find earlier today if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us, but just be careful, okay? We'll be fine. We have Vio and Zeros with us after all. Let's get to work. Engaging search mode. Hey, wouldn't kill us to be more tense here. Yeah, at least they got us inside the door. The Institute is so moody at this time of night. Oh? Feeling scared? Of course not. A Kruger warrior would never be afraid of something like ghosts. I'm not remembering all the ghost stories I heard at school or anything. That would be silly. Alright, alright. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards? Here? So someone using their sci-fi here? Let's have a quick look around, just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect, but first things first.
Everything else. Which is not a lot, apparently. Let's see.
Additional residual shards detected.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Does that mean we're not alone?
Guess I wasn't imagining things.
Oh, this must be where the person was looking from when we saw it in the scene earlier. Okay, cool. Can we go outside or upstairs to talk to people?
Not this way.
Nope, not yet allowed. Reckon.
Whoops.
Nope. The cafeteria's empty, huh? Phew, I can't sense anyone here either. By the way, was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here, apart from our intruder? Not quite. Professor ARKRIDE already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. But there are also several security guards along with Professor Callahan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess. Well, let's just put them out of our minds for the time being. Professor Hamilton's students are an eclectic bunch, huh? You included. Well, I don't want to hear that from you. Still, I think that just goes to show how open-minded she is. She doesn't care about race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone, then working to better bring it out. Everyone knows her as the mother of the Orbital Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. On top of that, she's kind, considerate. I never met anyone like her. Well, she sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for reviving and expanding Tharbad's Oasis too, wasn't she? I can really tell just how much you respect her. Well, I could never not respect her. This feels like... So, the house we visited earlier today is where Mr. Salesian and Professor Hamilton live then? Oh, that's right. The professor took him in 9 years ago and he's been living with her since. The two of them, along with me and Professor ARKRIDE, are like a family now. Ah, so that's why people call him her favorite. If she left the country 2.5 years ago, however. Oh, that's right. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her so much. She's off trying to solve the problem in the east, so there's no telling when she's going to be back. The story about her closing down the observatory seems to come about because of me and Professor ARKRIDE too. But he never confided in us. Instead, he tried to fix the problem all on his own. And Professor ARKRIDE's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. I just wish I could pick up the slack and support Quatre like a real big sister should. Hey, kiddo's got a pattern, huh? He was trying to sort out the problem down the mine alone too. But he's at the kind of age when kids want to act older than they are. Better to just leave him be, if you ask me. Perhaps you're right, but being there for another is what families do. I am a little envious, to be honest. Oh? Oh, did you find something, Zeros? Guess we better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs though, so I'm not getting my hopes up. I agree. Let's see if we find anything. Go anywhere but where we are needed, that's for sure.
This Robo-Mud acts like a real-ass dog.
Doesn't it? I spent many nights coding the design so it'd perfectly replicate a wolf's mannerisms.
Leave it to the bioengineering department's rising star to go above and beyond.
You really need to get a life.
Well, there I was, thinking it was time to close for the evening. What's got into me? Oh well, the time will come eventually. Our closing routine is more complicated than you might think. We have to be real careful with the more important books in our archives. There's the security system, there's the underground storage, it's a lot to do. If you wouldn't mind steering clear, I'd appreciate it. No worries. Just curious what you were doing considering it was so late.
Oops, guess that's wrong.
Well, let's see. See? Nothing here. Well, that's strange. Or is there something here? The door's ajar. Did it just open itself? No, that doesn't... Hey, where are you going, Zeros? What is it, Zeros? There. Ooh, almost. Wait, what was that? Whoever they are, they ain't just using stealth shards. There appears to be combining them with something else. Theo, we're going after them. Understood. We're going too. Wait for me! Where are you hiding? Heat signature detected.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
You... Of course. A woman? She looks kind of familiar. And there was me thinking it'll be that kinky cat or someone from the Mafia. Who's that? She must not be a member of the faculty then. Man, it did cross my mind it might be you, but I wouldn't have put mirror on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. I don't think I've ever caught your name. Oh. Ah, so it's a desk jockey's gopher, isn't it?
You watch what you're calling me.
Huh. It is an acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here. But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours.
Hey, Vin's got his charm, that's to be sure.
I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, ARKRIDE, but you work fast.
It's not really conning if it's just him being himself, is it? Hey, I ain't conning anyone. I'm just that likable. Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
I can't eat another bite of Engadin. Well, looks like you guys did the rounds. Well, we sure did, though we may have overdid it a tad for it being our first day. But now I have a better idea of just what is happening in the city. You do? Kayla McMillan.
My name's Kayla McMillan. That's my real name, for what it's worth. I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
Well, I guess that depends on what you're willing to share with us right now. Well, I thought you were here on a job from Elsheim. Ah, so the CID is also involved then? Yeah, we knew that the CEO might try to hide stuff from us, so we kept one of our clients a secret. We just didn't expect one of their guys to use a mix of sci-fi and Ramda stealth to sneak in here. I apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate so we had a backup in the event you didn't succeed. I never expected to be found. Clearly, I shouldn't have underestimated the Institute of Science technological prowess. Theo is cool? Theo is very cool. Of course, very cool. Hey, I don't get it. Why sneak in here at all? You couldn't just let us do our thing? Hey, I assume she concluded that the current situation was too serious not to do anything. That about the long and short of it? Well, the current state of the orbital network and the distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down on me the other day too. We managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle. But just why is this happening at all? Well, there's only one possibility I can propose. That would be unusually intensive parallel distributed computing. Well, what he's saying mainly is that one department is using so many computing power that it's stressing the orbital system, giving us spikes. I'm no expert in the field, but that's all that comes to mind for me too. Well, then we're of the same mind. I'm totally lost. Yeah, the hell are you guys talking about? Well, orbital computers have been getting bigger and faster over the past few years. And the bigger they get, the more orbital energy they consume. In short, yes, the larger, more complex the task you require of them, the more power they will consume. Orbits regenerate orbital energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. That changes, however, when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the orbit's ability to generate it. Yet, if the orbital distribution network that serves as their external source is also heavily taxed, that leads to a temporary decrease in amount of energy available and a spike in the amount of orbital network traffic. That theory alone would be enough to explain the issues you're here to investigate. Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much orbital energy? Is when you borrow the processing power of multiple computers through the net to do greater calculations, right? Yeah, I've heard that in real life as well, with the SETI program asking people all around the internet to use their computer in off time to help them computate more data for their research. Very interesting. I'm impressed you know about such cutting-edge tech. Now, connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But what do you think would happen if one were to connect all the terminals in the city? Oh, then do you think hacking is behind this? The flow of the orbital distribution network looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like issues are occurring at random. You might even call doing just that my specialty, though. I find this here to be distastefully crafty way of going about it. Still, while it's possible on paper, I can't imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on such a fast scale. As for controlling the orbital distribution network itself, it's simply unimaginable with the current technology. Well, we still don't know all there is about orbital energy and how it works. Oh, but wait. Yeah, a situation mirroring that unimaginable scenario happened not all that long ago. It was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell, and there were miracles and calamities born from large-scale distributed processing that should have been impossible without our current tech. So impossible that I never thought the same could happen here in the Republic, even if this is on a smaller scale. Indeed, we analyzed that situation ourselves at Marduk and reached the same conclusion about what happened. Rosette. Well, that confirms it then. Well, she finally clues us in. I've heard some about what went down in Crossbell, but if this is the same as that, well, that spells trouble for us. Right. This isn't the first time we run into something connected to that whole incident either. I don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbill's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right off the bat. We've got to assume someone's out there trying to do research they shouldn't. That can only be done with parallel distributed computing. So the question becomes, who is it? Well, what's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer? Professor Callahan. Just what does he think he's doing? Well, he changed a ton over the past few years, but I didn't think he was up to something of this magnitude. This number belongs to...
Is that you, Salesian?
Professor Callahan? What's wrong, sir?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Oh, that definitely doesn't sound good. Professor Callahan! What just happened? Well, he's in a special research building, right? We must hurry. What? Oh, something big is happening. Damn. Look at that. Professor! Where are you, Professor? Okay. Were they trying to decode what happened in Crossbell in order to replicate the process for themselves? Getting an edge in technology they shouldn't have? October 24th, 10 AM. Well, all parties are here now. Just what is going on here? Professor Callahan has gone missing and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power? Even the police and guild have barged into the institute, wanting to question me. You people have been here for a day. A day! Are you some sort of plague being down upon us? It's not their fault. This is Professor Callahan's problem. No, it's all of our problem. Quatre. Hey, don't act like you didn't know about assistants being harassed left and right. Just what did you want me to do about it in my position? It's not my place to say anything about this research. I'm sure this is one of the difficult things about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweigh the difficulties. Anyone could see the professor was on a rampage. And the problems with the orbital network and its distribution are just as clear. Let me just shoot straight with you. What was the professor linked to any strange group? You know, like the Mafia or anything? I'd like to believe that he wasn't, but I can't say for sure. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science and the Vern Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground is fertile for corruption. And I can't write off the possibility with all those new terminals he suddenly had on him. Stop this pointless conjecture. You have no evidence. If rumors like this were to leak out to the public during such a crucial time... how about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? These youngsters were hired so the police and the guild wouldn't have to get involved. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callahan is up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step in as a CEO, Bill? Supervisor. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. But please, keep this just between us. Of course, our team always keeps matters like this confidential. We're contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Elsheim. We have nothing to gain from hunting your image. and everything to gain from earning some browning points with Vern. Professor Callahan first began to change around a year or two ago. We'd received a request from the Republic Army to develop the next generation of weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time comes to propose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite was accepted. Oh, I knew that was it. Ever since, he's been doing research on his own, like a man possessed. I don't know what it is he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. There came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. Then, half a year ago, I heard a place called the Anchorville Company offered an unprecedented amount of money. Let me guess. A shareholder of Almata, perhaps? That name. So, it got caught in your information network too, huh? Hey, don't tell me this is the same thing as in Langport. Indeed, the Anchorville Company, much like the Mesodim Trading Company, it is also one of their shell corporations. I already assumed. Who are we talking about? A certain mafia. They're called Almata, and they're both the guild and the police radars. What? Professor Callahan was involved with people like that? I've heard the rumors. Been expanding their territory an awful lot lately. Just how the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. And what else could I do? Do you know what could happen to me if I put a pause on research for Mafia? Think about their poor assistants who ended up helping them without even realizing it. So after losing against the genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. My bet is that he's sticking to the same field of expertise. And if the Mafia's invested massive funds into his work, I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling. Well, the network delay that dropped down to 0.35%, that's gotten worse again as of this morning too. That makes it highly possible that he's continuing his research in another location. But just where on earth could that be? Well, sounds like we got a good old-fashioned manhunt on our hands. We're gonna be combing through the place way more than we did yesterday. I take it there are no objections? I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better get your cards to the proper ranks then. Fine. Give me your cards. Top rank? Rank B certification level you mentioned. Well, that's almost never get issued. Well, I'm not trying to bitch, but may as well give us the A rank at this point. Hey, don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better than we could yesterday with these. Let's get to work. Time to get one over the Mafia.
I have a favor to ask.
Yes, you can join us. I'm assuming that's it?
If at all possible, do you think I could accompany you?
Oh?
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callahan isn't entirely unrelated to me, and I very much consider it my job to do something about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
Quatre. It's fine with me. But just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're gonna be tagging along while we take care of business. That's gonna be a problem? Oh, you mean like yesterday? Oh, that's fine. I wouldn't even mind helping out if there's anything I can do. Well, we're counting on you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see what I can dig up while you're at it. And just don't do anything too crazy, okay, Quatre? Oh, don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I'm determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know. I'll start talking to any dealers who supply Professor Callahan with parts. If I hear anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of the boy. Yeah, you got it. By the way, Agnes, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely at the same time when Professor Callahan's final transmission went out. We're getting close then. Yes, last time the Jennifer's glowed like this was... what are you talking about? What's a Genesis? Ah, don't worry about it. Work stuff. I'm sure we'll fill you in eventually. Oh, I hope you don't mind, Quatre. Well, if you say so. It must be something that could take a while to explain. Oh, yeah, it will definitely take some time. So, where should we start? If possible, I'd like to first speak to Yang. You would better know him as Professor Cronkite. Well, the guy our missing professor had beef with, right? Yeah, I bet he knows a thing or two about his research. Sounds good to me. Plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client. The anonymous one? Not so anonymous to us at this point. Come on, let's settle the score. So, we'll be making the rounds through Newtown and the Artisanal District before heading to the Institute of Science. That sounds perfect. Then may day 2 of our work begin. Hey, if you've seen what we've done in 1 day already, imagine what we could do with 2. Quatre joined the party.
I see.
Good, so we got another bunch of rounds to do, and potentially, yep, another few for SPGs. What I want to do, I want to go to All Canyon, just to see if anything will happen if we're here. And just have a little look-see around, because I want to see if I can use this region to grind up some extra cash, because we need weapons, and they're like 5k a pop, and that's a lot of money we don't have right now. And if I can prevent it, I don't want to convert Sepith in order to use it. I want to use my Sepith to keep our ornaments up to snuff, because every little bit that we have makes it easier to fight the monsters ahead of us. So that's the plan at least. But for now, the episode itself, we'll leave it here. On the next one, we're going to start our rounds around town, pick up our 4 SPGs, and do all those before heading towards our main story point, like we always do. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.